Hola, ¿hablas inglés?
Yeah, tell me.
Oh yeah, I saw you girls here. Hola, ¿hablas inglés?
Yeah, tell me.
Oh yeah, I saw you girls here. You have a really nice vibe. You all speak English?
Now.
Just you.
Me. Yeah.
Solo tú. Okay, need to practice French. Hey, I mean, you look like you're in a party mode. I don't want to keep you all, but is there a party nearby or something?
I'm not sure really, but what do you need special?
Holy shit, you look like
Yeah, but
you have blue eyes. Can't believe it. Hey, no, I look. Te veo. Tú eres muy hermoso.
thank you.
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, my name is Uros.
Nice to meet you.
You have a name? Hey, okay, you must be going to some wild party right now. Hey,
Okay, nice.
maybe you can come with me?
Yeah.
Sure. Give me a number.
Just give me a second.
Sorry, girls, I really want to talk to her. Just a moment. Yeah. How does this new phone? Here you go, Alejandra.
Yeah.
Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from Bogota.
So how do you speak
Where are
English?
you
So, Serbia. Ever heard of Serbia?
Okay, no.
No, vampires come from Serbia.
But really beautiful. Nice to meet
Okay,
you.
nice to meet you.
That takes some fucking balls to approach four girls. So talk me through the
Really?
conversation, how did it play out?
Oh, hi, how are you? Do you speak English? Yes, she speaks English. Do you all girls speak English? No, only her. Good, that's my target. I start talking, you girls have a nice vibe, a nice energy, blah, blah, blah. She takes off her sunglasses. She has blue-green eyes, really nice.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, holy hell, those
Did you
eyes.
tell her to take off the sunglasses?
No, she did it herself. And I'm like, oh, holy hell, those sunglasses.
Holy hell.
No, those eyes.
Those eyes.
Well, actually, I don't know. I just saw that. I told her, you girls you must be going to a party. You're in a party mode. I didn't want to comment on this girl that's practically naked. Something like that. I told her, okay, my name is Uros. She said, oh, nice to meet you. Oh, do you have a name? And she said, okay, I'm Alejandra. Nice, okay. Look, you girls are probably off to some wild party, but I have a wild party later on. So maybe you come with me. And she said, yeah, maybe. Okay, and hand her the phone. She put in her numbers.
Good for you, bro. Good.
Man, that's what she told me. Approach everything.
But also, like, you get points. You get women are not stupid, right? They understand the social pressure it takes for a guy to fucking stop 3 or 4 women in the street, and they respect the fuck out of it. Right?
I actually thought you would stop them, but you passed them. I'm like, no, fuck it.
No, the show's on you guys. When I see someone I like, I always go for it. But if you can break through, if the more resistance you feel to like a group approach, the more you should do it. Because like the worst case scenario is, okay, you go up and she's not interested. They always respect the fuck out of guys who are willing to fucking crash and burn. And just willing to throw themselves in the fire. It takes fucking balls. They know that. Women are very aware of the classification, the state of man, like, when no men will approach women. What the key things you're trying to work on from yesterday's session or
Getting to being sociable all the time, primarily with the girls. So this task you gave us, hit on anything you like. That's the good one. I want that. Yeah.
how often do you find you kind of drop out of being social? When you're feeling not social?
Actually, I think I use like 10% of my opportunities, and that's at best.
What do you mean you use?
Well, I'm on the street. A pretty girl walks by, and I think I can try something. I don't. Why didn't I? I don't feel the motivation. So, somehow, I don't know.
Do you feel anxious, or is it like a lethargy?
Lethargy. I feel nothing. I don't feel anything to move me. You know, when you're really depressed and you don't feel the need to get out of bed or something like that. Okay, that's kind of the same feeling. I'm not depressed, but I don't feel.
There's no passion.
Yeah.
And why is that? Is it because you're not horny or just kind of
Well, there is the problem of me being horny. Yes. I don't know.
sex drive?
I think so. Yeah. Actually, I was looking at pine pollen. You know where I can get it.
Buying what?
Pine pollen. Pollen. Yeah, it's supposed to be a supplement, healthy, and it's supposed to get you horny.
Are your bloods all in order? Like
Yeah, I did it.
they're all completely on point.
Well, my cholesterol is kind of high, but I'm taking it under control.
Testosterone and growth.
Yeah, testosterone and thyroid all on point. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone? Want to go to
Yes,
back?
yes.
Yep.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Hablas inglés?
No.
No. Yeah, you do.
So. What?
Veo a tu amiga. Está. Eres muy hermosa.
Gracias.
Quería hablar contigo. Mira, aprendo español, mi español es mal para. Maybe you do speak English, yeah? Okay. What are you up to right now? Going for coffee or something? Well, you're taking her for coffee?
Si quieren tomar su café.
No, ya. Después, más tarde, ¿sí? No.
No. Okay. Look, I'm trying to find a good place for coffee, but maybe later we can go for coffee. My name is Uros. Me llamas Uros. Hay una ciudad en Grecia, right? De llamas Caterini. ¿Tengo calor?
No, es que es muy destapado.
Hey, wanna go for coffee? Give me a number and maybe later. We can talk over the traduir aquí. Yeah? ¿Es bonita? Una chica bonita? ¿No peligrosa?
Yo solo.
Hey, I call you. Te llamo más tarde. Okay?
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.
It's just kind of
Who's the man?
Right on, bro. Jeez, well, you sort of look over straight away. So how did the conversation play out? Let's talk about it.
Okay, do you speak English? She's like, no, and I'm with overly English, British accent, and like,
You said
no.
you speak English.
Yeah. I went in with Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hablas inglés? And she's like, no, and I'm like, oh no, are you sure? So got a giggle there. So we speak in mishmash of English and Spanish. I go through the standard spiel of I saw you, you look pretty nice. Where are you from?
Spanglish.
Yeah, Spanglish. Are you going for a coffee right now? There's no. Okay, I'm going for a coffee right now, but maybe we can go for coffee later and ask her. And I was keeping her friend in the loop. Kept talking to her. And actually, I was talking to her friend. Veo tu amiga. And then I think how they say she is very pretty. Can think of it. So I turn to her and say, "Eres muy hermosa." Your turn, Aiden. Aiden.
Do you like? Go for it, Aiden.
Do you like? Yeah, you like.
You know, it's taste. How old do you think she is? I was trying to work it out. I was struggling to work it out.
Didn't care.
Well done, man. Going for it. That's what you've got to do, bro. Like, you've got everything there to just do well at this, but I think your biggest, I notice it in you because I see it in a lot of clients, but your biggest enemy is yourself.
Always is,
Right?
but
There's no one putting you in a supermax prison. You can physically do what you want in this world. It's like it's like the difference between life and a video game is a video game. You have mission. You choose your character, then you have mission set. The difference with this is we just are born into this character, and it's a completely open mission. We can do whatever we want, but then we stifle ourselves and we put limitations on ourselves. And for you, your biggest not enemy because we don't want to make it a game versus you, but opponent
obstacle
in a way is yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not about beating yourself up, but it's about realizing there's always going to be the scared kind of inner child in us all that wants to stay safe and wants to keep us safe, and that's okay. And there's always going to be
Alejandra.
there's always going to be this guy, the kind of masculine alpha guy that wants to succeed, right? And most of our life, it's kind of the scared inner child takes over, and we just react in a certain way, like that we're not really very proud of. We're kind of just scared, right? But you've got to realise that and realise, like, no, I'm going to take the brave action. I'm always going to take the action, facing towards pain, facing towards the thing that scares me. That's how you develop an alpha attitude to life, and that's how you live a good life, right? And there's nothing else to do. You always know, we always know deep down what's the right action. When we see that hot girl, we always know what we need to do. And it's like, how often do you actually do it versus kind of run away, right? And this is where the self-accountability comes in. And I think, for everyone I've ever worked with, the biggest opponent or the biggest person is the low consciousness version of yourself, right? That's all there is. It's us against us, but it's not. We don't want to make it like that, but it's the reality is that's what it is, right? The only person that holds us back is ourselves. So you've got to find, you've got to understand that, and then in the moment, you've got to be thinking, right, how can I feel you're always like accepting, you're kind of feeling the resistance. You're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to push through and take the action anyway. And it's literally, the subconscious is something that can be trained, right? So the more you do it, the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Last one, go Aiden, what happened?
She just knew me up pretty much. She just reminded me.
Okay, no worries. Would you like to go working? No, just say, have you got a recommendation for tonight? Test for interest. Okay. Go for it. Hey, how you doing? I want to say hello. How can you think of a way, like in the moment, to when you feel that internal resistance and you kind of want to run away from the situation?
That's the
whatever
problem.
it is,
That's the problem. I'm
whether
really.
it's the girl, whether it's the extra set at the gym, how can you remember to push through that? Like, what are some ways you can constantly just remember?
Okay, there's the if I establish punishment for myself for not doing it.
No, but this is the problem with creating the punishment is the problem with the stick approach is you're then going to beat yourself up if you don't. And what a lot of guys, including you, we're all guilty of is we're really rough on ourselves, and it doesn't actually help us complete anything. We're just almost creating this divide in ourselves, right? So how can you, from a self-compassionate point of view, think of, and you don't have to have an answer now, but think about how you can kind of level up, right? Something that helped me was this book called Dopamine Nation, where she talks about you get short-term pleasure, but the pleasure and pain centers of the brain are connected. So when you force yourself into painful stuff, you still feel pleasure. You feel more pleasure than dopamine. So what you've got to be thinking is when you see that hot girl, the risk is, okay, she didn't talk to me, but the reward, if you approach 5 hot girls, you feel so good, right? Even if they say no to you, you don't care. You're like in the moment, you're upbeat, you're feeling good. You push through the pain, you push through the demons. That's all there is to it. But it's trying to remember in the moment, like, this is the key of it. Do you like the girl in black?
I don't see a girl. Oh, this one. Oh, wait, we passed her.
Yeah. Do you like her?
No, I mean, she's a corner case.
She's a what?
Corner case.
What's it mean? What's it mean, a corner case?
Well, if we're together in a cave and during a recordly long blizzard, yeah, she'll do.
No, that's
It's been good. That just it. When I work with Thibaut, I have so many feelings that I cannot describe. It's just some blunt amorphous negative thing. And if you push
Do
me,
with sex
in general, a lot of things.
Okay.
So and
So when you're having conversations with him about vulnerable stuff, it brings up like a
Yeah.
negative feeling.
yeah, I have a lot of negative feelings that are not
You don't know what they are,
clearly expressed. I don't.
Right.
I cannot put them into words.
but it just feels like a bad feeling.
Feels like some kind of a menacing bad feeling that I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
I mean,
So
it's
like a fear. Kind of.
could be a fear. Yeah. Look,
Or like
I grew
shame,
up in a
guilt.
communist country, and the easiest way to stop somebody from doing anything is just to note it's not good for you. It's not. It's not a direct threat. It's not like the secret police will come and you'll disappear, but it's implied.
Not like Russia, but kind of the same.
Yeah.
There we go. Well done, bro. There we go. Look at that. Nice, man. Sorry, carry on. Please.
That's the feeling I have about a lot of negative stuff. So nothing specific.
So you just kind of, and you're used to running away from it, right?
Yeah,
Rather than
I am-
sitting in
yeah.
None of us like to sit in uncomfortable feelings, but I think life is almost a mind game about feelings, right? No, gracias. If you can conquer the negative feelings, almost, it's a bit sadistic, but like David Goggins, you find the negative feeling and you run towards it instead of running away from it. That's where the victories are won, right? It's just a feeling, and the more we run away from stuff, the more it kind of like, we're used to running away from it. But for example, I've done this for 10 years. When you see a hot girl, you still never don't feel. You're always going to feel that kind of resistance in you.
Yep.
But you've just got to learn to think, okay,
Yeah.
I'm used to that feeling. I'm just going to take the action anyway. You train yourself like a robot. Just take the fucking action regardless, right?
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.
And it's like that with maybe the way you do with Tebow. There's obviously some stuff buried in your subconscious, right?
Thibault gets the general idea, then lists what it could be, and one of those things resonates with me, and I run it with it. And actually, I did get to the bottom of a lot of
What's
things.
an example of that?
My relationship with my mother,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, she's my mother. She didn't love me all that much. Blah blah blah.
Is she still alive?
No, she passed away last year.
Sorry.
Actually 2 years ago. Never mind. He got me to journal about it, and then I figured out. Anytime I got my way with my mother, it was by playing the victim. It was never by being good enough or
So what's an example of that? And what age are you talking about?
any age. I want a bike. I'll be good in school. I won't make any problems. I need a bike, Mom. Everybody else has a bike. No. I get angry. I'll break something if I don't get a bike. No. Oh, Mom, you're hurting me. I'm going to cry. You're ruining my life. Blah. Yeah. That worked, and that's the problem. And I see it coming up in any of my interactions with women. I get my way by playing the victim. I don't want that. That's horrible.
Well, okay,
I need to detach from that.
Give me a recent example of that actually working with a girl.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work with a woman. I mean,
So what's an example of that not working with a woman recently, when you tried to manipulate it? Was it on text or was it in person, or you mean an approach like?
well, let's say with my Moldovan girl, but when she is not doing what I want her to do.
You like Raiden? Lying naked on your bed? Oh, really? Huh? Okay. Okay, no, it's all right. We don't need to apologise. But just try.
And I talked.
Well, no, try and
I-
hold yourself ruthlessly accountable. So, look, I'm always going to point out women, right?
Yeah.
Be like, you've just got to be thinking, like, try and live from a place of complete authenticity. That's strength, I think. Being like, you know what? Actually, I do quite like that. I'm not going to protect myself. I don't take the fucking action. Right?
So she's doing her shit, going out, getting drunk,
Right.
probably getting fucked. And what do? I tell her how much she hurts me,
Okay.
which is bullshit.
Is it
I don't need
bullshit?
it. Yeah, it is bullshit.
But is that actually how you felt?
It is how I felt, but it's not the way to solve the issue.
What were you trying to solve? What's the issue?
Don't do that. Come to me, say I'm sorry, redeem yourself in my eyes. You, yeah.
I mean,
Of course she doesn't.
Maybe with her, she just you picked the wrong girl, right? She didn't
That's
respect
right.
you.
Yeah. That's the wrong girl completely. That part is
Women
true.
always show us their red flags straight away, and unfortunately,
Look,
if it was the wrong girl, who's
I understand.
promiscuous, whatever.
I understand. Point is,
So what did you actually say?
point
to her?
is, that's the example where I dealt with a woman by playing the victim.
So what did you say to her exactly? And was this on text or in person?
Both. I don't actually
You said,
remember.
I'm not happy. I feel like really upset that you're going out.
Yeah. I'm upset that you're going out, getting drunk, getting smashed, hammered. She says, you're 100% sure that I'm going to fuck somebody else. I'm saying I need to be 100% sure that you're not going to, and then it would be okay. Is it a 0%? No. Then what is it?
It's more like a fearful thing, right? I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's necessarily playing the victim. You liked her. You just didn't want her to sleep with anyone else.
Yeah.
Look, you know if you handled it correctly, but
No, I didn't handle it correct. Well,
so
problem is,
how could you have handled that from a position of not being the victim? The same thing.
completely ghost her. That was what you.
Yeah, but that's also avoidance, right? Because you actually quite liked her.
Yeah, and actually, Justin gave me a very good way to deal with it. Just I understand. I wish you well. That's all, and it calmed me down. No matter what her answer was, and actually her answer was, "Oh, I wish you well too. You're in my heart. If you ever want to see me, I would love to see you. I'm at a fucked up point in my life. I need to take care of that." She never had that kind of attitude when I was playing the victim, or getting angry, or whatever that was. So yeah,
Anger is never a good thing, right? Anger with women. And look, there's a time and place if they do something really bad, right? But generally speaking, women perceive anger as weakness. The frame you want to always have with women is like this amused mastery. Like I'm in charge, a bit like James Bond. Nothing you can do the same obviously. It's all good. Like, no big deal. And yeah, it's almost like you're the adult masculine, she's the childlike feminine. You just don't really take it seriously, but in a kind of loving way, right? Whereas if you're saying to her, oh, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this.
yeah, that's patronizing. That's fearful.
You're also showing you're very scared. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you have total power over me because I'm terrified you're going to go and fuck someone else."
Okay, just to return to this is an illustration how I have something unsolved, something negative that I cannot pinpoint. In this way, I did pinpoint something that's one of those negative things. But actually, no. Going up to a girl and talking to her, I really cannot put it into words right now. So I have some kind of amorphous negative feeling about it. That's
Well, it's fear, right? It's fear
Yeah.
of like, oh fuck, I might get rejected.
Yeah.
It's an uncomfortable feeling.
well, I get rejected. I mean, you saw me a couple of minutes ago. It didn't faze me all that much. I mean, I don't know. In hindsight, when I do the approach, I think that feeling I kind of went around it. You know, it was still there. I managed to ignore it long enough for the approach.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I think that's-
question is,
so that's the key thing. Accept in life that you're going to get lots of negative feelings to
Yeah.
do with lots of things, and often it's a signpost of saying, "Oh fuck, this is scary or this is uncomfortable." It's
Yeah.
just a feeling, right?
some of the best things I did in life was man,
We're pushing
I
through the feelings, right?
Yeah,
If we
push-
live our lives dictated by how we feel, and we do or don't do things because of how we feel, we're fucked. It's like how women and children operate, right?
you know what
We're always going to feel
yeah,
fear when
yeah.
we're doing new stuff. That's just, you've got to get used to accepting that and just pushing through anyway, right? And it's okay, it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. I spent most of my life, to be honest, ruled by my emotions. So I'm a slave to my emotions, right? I've had to learn to be like, okay, that doesn't feel comfortable, but it's just a fucking feeling. Let's do a quick circle into the mall.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Hablas inglés? No. Don't speak English. Come on, what did you learn in school? Te veo, tú eres muy hermosa. Quería hablar contigo.
Gracias.
Pero,
Okay, let's talk about that. How did it play out?
no, she was just, decent. Smiles, but not really interested. So
Quite attractive.
not all that much actually. Her face is kind of weird, and she's wearing those white pants, hiding something.
Wearing those what? White pants.
Wide,
Wide. You don't like those?
baggy. Actually, in Poland, most girls wore that. I couldn't.
I didn't like the fashion of the women in Poland, man. Not a fan of it. How did you think the quality of the women in Warsaw was overall?
Actually, they're really nice. They're really friendly. Okay, they don't give it up too easy.
No, it's more you have to work a bit for it.
Yeah, but that's
Buenas tardes, bienvenidos.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? My life, like, oh,
Yeah,
you're attractive.
yeah.
And then you lie back at night. The more you face your demons for a place of authenticity during the day, the more you lie in bed at night and you go to sleep like with a smile on your face. The less you face the demons, the more you run away from yourself. The more you lie there going, I fear life, I fear death. I feel like I'm going to die. We're consciously at every step of the process choosing how we act, choosing how we react. We can't always determine what happens to us, but we can determine our reaction, right? And I've lived from a place of real weakness, real pain, real like playing the victim, being like, oh, woe me, I'm so damaged, like life's against me. Bullshit. It's a bullshit way to live. We choose to live like that. And we can also choose to live from a position of strength. Treat the world well, treat people well. Treat people like you want to be treated. That's a great way to live. That's not weakness.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.
That's not weakness. You can do that without people pleasing. You can do that without being weak. And so what you did there when you saw the 4 girls is you showcase strength because you showcase vulnerability. The willingness to be broken, the willingness to be hurt, right? The willingness to be rejected. That's vulnerability, that's strength, that's emotional strength. The most attractive trait in a man for women is emotional resilience. Is that ability to put yourself on the line and be like, you know what, I don't know what's going to happen here and I'm okay with the outcome. That's fucking strength, and that's why I fell in love with Cold Approach, because every day you wake up and the last thing you want to do is walk out the house and go to the gym. And every time you do that process and you go to speak to some attractive women, and regardless of the outcome, you feel like a fucking boss, you feel connected with the universe, you feel like actually a love and compassion for everyone else. And the more you separate yourself and sit in a room by yourself moaning about life, the more disconnected from humanity you feel, right? So it's always a choice, and the hard thing to do is always walk out the house and go and speak to people. But this is why, for example, it's so important putting it into your repertoire. Not even like, I'm going to speak to 5 people today. But just planning every day, I'm going to go for a walk at 12 p.m, just for half an hour. I'm going to go for a walk at 5 p.m. And I'm going to try and speak to some people. And throughout the day, whenever you get the chance to interact with people, just try and say something, right? So, how much pain has being antisocial brought all of us in our lives right now? So much pain, right? And when you get social, how much more relaxed and upbeat and positive about life do you feel? It's night and day difference. All we've got to do is remember to be social. And it literally solves 90% of our problems. And it's just remembering that, not running away from it, not being scared. And realising it's okay to be scared, and realising it's okay to not want to socialise, but still taking the fucking risk. That's strength. That's bravery, right? And that's what no man does. It's very easy in a way to just live a life that's actually a life of strength. You're just going to choose to do something. And it feels uncomfortable, but you know deep down, we always know deep down, the action I did or the action I didn't do, we always know if it was the right thing. We're not stupid. We just deny it to ourselves, right? We run away and we pretend, we're like, oh, you know, I'll do it tomorrow.
Hey, I want to try with the 6. Want to try with the 6-pack? How many were there? There are at least two cute ones.
this journey you're both on as well, you're going to feel really, really uncomfortable a lot of the time, and that's okay. You're going to feel really fucked up. You're going to feel like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm going crazy. I feel horrible. It's part of the process, right? We can't stay as we are because the universe keeps evolving. And you're both here for a reason, right? You're both here because you've decided, right, the pay got so great of just acting as you were. You're like, fuck this. I can't go on like this. I'll probably end up killing myself.
Yeah.
Right? It's that dark, and you're in such a dark place. You're too scared. You're too much of a pussy to even actually consider killing yourself. So you live in this trapped state, like you're a prisoner of your own mind, like you're trapped in a prison cell, but you've created yourself. This is why we have to find. We have to just search outside and be like, fuck this, I really want to change. Anyone can change. I've seen the craziest shit with people like transforming. Guys in way worse positions than both of you. But it just takes consistency of action, realising we're going to die one day. Why the fuck wouldn't we fucking just take the action, you know? And play the hero. We can choose. Do we play the victim, do we play the hero? Every way we can choose. Does it make sense?
It does.
Yep.
Mr. Nice Guy. No, Mr. Nice Guy. No, you got to listen. And I just said, it just came, everything came up like what I like. People pleaser, balancing is.
The danger is though, there's the one danger I'd say with this kind of realising you're a nice guy is you try and swing the other way to be this bad boy. That's also disingenuous.
Yeah.
What women want is an authentic man.
Yeah.
A man that isn't afraid to push someone's boundaries, that stands up for what he believes in, and actually is just genuine. And the ability to apologise, right? The other night I was drunk and I said some really, I don't usually do this, I'm absolutely hammered, and I sent some terrible messages to some girls, right? And now they're like, obviously just like, fuck off, not me. So I was thinking about, do I send them a message saying, hey, a friend stole my phone, it wasn't me. And I was thinking, do I send that message? And I was like, it didn't really sit right with me, so I just owned it. I just said, look, the other night I was really fucked up. I sent some messages to sent, and I just owned it, right? And two of them still told me to fuck off. But two of them came back and they were like, because they sensed it was genuine.
Yeah.
You can't trick authenticity. The authentic vibe is going to trump everything. So they just accepted it. They're like, look, I was like, I fucked up. I got really drunk. I sent some things on. Said some things on in me. I'm sorry, right? But the no more Mr. Nice Guy narrative would make it think like you can never apologise, you can never say sorry, right? So I think there's nuances.
It's sort of like
But also, if you've been like a bit of a people pleaser most of your life, you absolutely need to think, right, stop doing that. Why am I people pleasing? Right? How do I put myself first? But again, you can put yourself first without being an asshole. You can put yourself first without being weak. You don't need to treat people badly. And I think I went through a stage of this of thinking, right, I've got to be this bad boy, I've got to be doing X, Y, Z. And that's also not genuine. Right?
So we have this talk at 3:30 today.
Is it the Chibo?
Yeah.
Got a pop? Where's the venue?
Tic Tac.
Okay, let's start walking back there then. What time's it?
It's only 2 o'clock.
Okay. We've got half an hour left. Right. When we pay the check, let's go and make the most of the last half an hour.
Okay.
To do, man. And you do that activity a few times in a row, and you still get the same feeling. It's definitely something you need to stop doing, whatever that thing is. Because I'm just fucking jerking off some other dude banging chicken camera. That's pathetic, right? How pathetic is that?
that's
Or I'd eat terrible food and I feel awful. That's your body going, right, don't eat that shit. You feel shit. So use regret as your guideline, right? And try and step into the painful, hard decisions. And then if you just constantly just do it day by day, you live a pretty good life, man. You string together some days, right? And suddenly you're living a very, very different reality, right? So I think we overcomplicate this stuff. I think we make it way harder than it needs to be.
yeah.
Does it kind of make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
It's just remembering, right? And not going back into old victim patterns of, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm not going to think, I'm just going to do this. And you end up just repeating behaviours that are all optimal, right? We've got to realise we're the conscious creators and we decide at all stages of how we're going to act. You can change your entire reality at any stage, but you can also stay trapped in this victim story that you've told yourself for years on end about why life is shit and why you can't do this and why you can't do this. And we always decide, right? We're in charge. You know, we're just thinking, right, do I really want to do that thing again? Because it's the same result, right? If you feel shit from it, and you repeat the behaviour. You never, you always feel the same, right? Whatever the thing
Yeah.
is. What are some things in your life currently where you kind of you'll do the activity, and then you're like, oh fuck, you feel low or shame or guilt around that? Is there anything you do like on a daily basis where you kind of in that state or that cause that state?
Oh, I procrastinate a lot. I wake up early, and instead of going for the cold shower and 50 push-ups right away, I'm like, okay, I can hang in 10 minutes more.
Okay.
I procrastinate a lot. I don't have a full day of activity. I have to have some idle stuff. I don't know. I wish I didn't.
Anyone like the girl sing down?
Which one?
Do. She's smart.
Do you like her, Aiden? Do you like her?
Smoker.
Go.
Do you like her?
No,
Go.
no,
You don't like her?
no, she's a smoker.
No, you don't into
Oh.
So
Do you like
that's my.
Go and say hi. Feel that resistance. What's the alpha decision, right? Walk into the pain. Walk into that. Walk into it. Feel the resistance and walk through it.
Hola.
Hola.
Hablas inglés?
A little.
Okay. Don't wanna bother. You're talking to somebody.
Yes.
Te veo, es muy hermosa. Quería hablar contigo.
Thank you.
So, you think you can finish the talk later?
Yes, because now I call in myself.
I think I can be a bodyguard. Nobody can touch you.
But my. Ay, no puedo ni hablar en inglés, marica, no me gusta.
Oh, you can say, yeah, there's a crazy guy here talking to me, and I want to talk.
Yes, very weird the situation for me.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't want to pressure you. Look, stay here and until you finish talk.
Yes, and your friends?
My friends are.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.
Actually, I think they're glad that I'm talking to such a beautiful girl, so they will wait for me. What do you think?
In Colombia, ya espera. In Colombia, the girls is very good. And a lot of place.
They're fishing for
Where are you
compliments
from?
now. I'm from Serbia. You know anything?
Ah,
Sabe,
wow.
sabe. Do you know anything about Serbia? Tell me you know something about Serbia.
Yeah, Serbia, yes.
Wow. Say something.
Yes, yes. Bebé, ay no sé. Yo te dije, ¿ves? O sea, parce, que mierda. No.
I was at the barber shop.
Espera, bebé. Tell me, sorry, because yes, I
Still
my friend, yes, sorry.
multitasking. Okay, I was at the barber shop, and the girl who was doing the hair cutting, how you say it, she's from Venezuela.
Oh, okay.
And I tell her I'm from Serbia, and she's like, "Wow, you're from Serbia." I'm like, "Okay, great. You know about my country. What do you know?" Because Serbia, in her mind, Serbia is a model of how you get rid of the tyrant government and get a normal government.
Yes.
Because we had that Slobodan Milosevic stuff. I don't know if you know about this. And I told her, yeah, when I was a student, I was protesting against Slobodan Milosevic. I got arrested. I got some tear gas and stuff like that. And she's like, "Wow, you're a hero."
Yes, it's a very, very difficult country for the.
Yeah, man. It's very,
situation,
very difficult. I didn't know Serbia was held in such high regard by them. Vampires come from Serbia, don't they? Really, it's our myth. We invented that. No,
Yeah?
Dracula is Romanian, yeah, but they took it from us. They stole it from us. Anyway, the original myth about vampires is from Serbia, and we have those classes of vampires. This type of vampire, that type of vampire. This one, you become a vampire when you get buried, and a black cat goes over your grave. Then you can become a vampire. Actually, that's the story.
Amiga. Okay.
Do you have a WhatsApp?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yes, it's more easy because yes, it's very important my conversation with my friends.
So
Yes,
how do we
business.
do this?
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Look, I respect your privacy. I
What
just wanted
time
to talk
you
to you.
stay here in Colombia?
2 more weeks. I'm here for work.
Ah, okay. Okay, it's good.
Just a moment. Hey, my name is
Vale,
Uros.
casi, que no, por ejemplo, espera.
Get your dates here, so maybe
What's
like
your name?
Uros. Uros. It's a Serbian name. Oh, your friend is cute too. Yeah.
Ah, yes, this is my friend. It's a very good.
Oh, hey. Es muy guapa. Oh no, she doesn't hear me.
¿Se escucha? No, porque yo tengo los audífonos.
What did I say?
No, obvio.
So pretty girls have friends with other pretty girls. That's like a law of nature or something.
This is my
Luz, nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Nice to
Okay,
meet you too.
okay. Say hi to your friend too.
Okay.
I'll
Yes, right.
give right. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm a hero.
Well done, bro.
She was on the phone all the time.
It was awesome, man. And like we talked about, you step through that resistance. You felt the resistance. What's the alpha decision? The hard decision. And you step through that pain. And look what happens. You've got all this stuff in your head going, oh man, it's going to be terrible. You go in. Within 2 minutes, she's laughing, she's giggling. You've literally created reality by facing the fucking pain and walking through that gate, right? You just got to remember to keep doing it. It's not always going to work out, but it's always like you're on that. I saw you. You're on that cusp. You're like, fuck, do I do it? Do I not? It's that ability to always just throw yourself in and take the action, even if when you're not feeling completely confident. That determines the men from the boys, right? In life, that's all it is. And there's that great quote from the movie The Rock. I don't know if you've seen it, but Sean Connery. He's like, he says some great quote. Losers whine about their best. Winners
Yeah.
It's true. Like we can play the victim. We can be like, oh, you know, no, that's it. Sit there and literally whine about our best, bitch about, oh, you know, living in the past, like wanking off this girl from like the last time. Or we can realise the universe is always evolving. The past is really just an image we have in our head. All we have is fucking right now. That's all we fucking have. This moment, millions of present moments stitched together, and then we die. That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck the past. It's irrelevant.
Fuck the future didn't happen yet. Yeah.
Exactly. And if you live in the past or you project in the future, you miss life. Life is right here. It's this ability to be present and just make the right decisions, moment to moment, each moment. That's it. Am I bitching out playing with low frequency victim, operating from fear, shame, guilt? Or am I high frequency, fearless, operating from compassion, love, fearlessness for self and other, right? That's all it is. And we choose every time where we operate from. It's our decision. And we try and play the victim like, oh, it's not my decision. Yeah, it is. Always your decision, how you act, how you react. Always. And taking ownership is hard.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's the only
that's-
thing to do. It's like women and children, they don't take responsibility for themselves. As men, we have to take responsibility. We have to be the masters of our own kingdom, right? That's all we have. Our word to ourselves, our actions to ourselves, right? And it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, because all you've got to worry about is right now moving forward. Right? So you could be, in your own eyes, a total loser for 35 years of your life, but then you suddenly decide to start making the hard decisions and acting in a certain way, and within 2 months you're living in a totally different reality. At any stage, it's so beautiful. We get to wake up and respawn, and we can just decide, right, you know what, that's not serving me, I'm just going to act in a different way.
Fucking cordon. Why they go 5 abreast? Like,
5 abreast.
Yeah.
I like it, some old school Navy terms,
Yeah.
5 abreast. Ahoy there. 5 abreast. I think both of you as well, you thrive on momentum, and you both are, it's easy for both of you to get in your own heads and overthink and ruminate, and just basically defeat yourself before the battle has even been fucking fought, right?
Yep.
But I think you've also got the ability, both of you, to just think, fuck this, and almost from a position of pain, and like, I don't want to live in this painful state anymore. You take the action out of frustration, and when you take the action, you're always going to feel better about it, right? If I walk out the house and I walk up to 5 women I find attractive and they blow me out, you know what? I don't give a fuck because I took the right action. That's it. But if I let those 5 women go past and pretend that I didn't find them attractive and don't speak to them, I feel like a fucking pussy. And then I'll go and self-sabotage and drink some booze or go and masturbate at home and just feel like a victim, right? So we're always deciding. Always deciding. What happened?
It's ready to restaurant.
Okay, no worries. Last 10 minutes, guys. Come on, let's get a couple more in. It's the ability to be comfortable in a situation, right? How comfortable you stay in a situation determines how comfortable the girl feels. When we're in this stage, like the beginner's whole stage of doing the reps, we're not feeling comfortable, and we're not really fully comfortable in our own skin, women pick up on that. The only way to blast through it is to do so many reps that you just come across as really natural because you just relax, you just don't care. You realise there's only ever two outcomes. You have a conversation or you don't, right? And the only way to reach that position is rep after rep after rep after rep after rep. If I continue just living this reality, I just don't really want to be alive anymore, right? And it's not you're actually suicidal, but that's again, this higher level of consciousness telling you, right, I've got to change. I've got to take responsibility for myself. No one's coming to save my ass. And I have to just deal with all this uncomfortable shit I've been putting off, right? Most of our lives, we've just run away from what we need to do. So it's fronting up and being aware of it.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.
Okay. Let's see how this one plays out. Wow, she's clean. She checks it out twice. She's really keen on it. Look at this, the handholds. Great, good thing. Any questions for today?
You pushed me for let's look at the last one.
And look how well it turned out when you actually just push through the pain. But you've got what we've got to try and get you to the point of is when you're on your own and you don't have someone telling you, hey, can you do that right? And you've just got to be really not strict with yourself, but just got to massive self accountability and realise that we create our own reality. Step into that flow. Not run away from that. She like you, bro.
If I had Spanish,
Alright, you've got the next session.
Ella es una amiga. She's our friends.
Me llamo Uros.
Let me give you this.
Alright.
Finish now.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.